Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's SpoonyPizzas here with another Pro Evolution Soccer 2019 video. Today I'm bringing you a Data Pack 5 review. Before we touch on the gameplay changes, I just want to bring your attention to the new player faces that have been added in Data Pack 5. The two I was most looking for were Hudson-Odoi and Jack Grealish, but there's also some really good faces now for Nainggolan and MTT, as well as some of the other players as well. So be sure to check those out. Okay, I'm going to touch on the gameplay side of things. So I would say there's a reduced responsiveness, and this is partly because of the first touch. It seems to take like half a second longer or a split second longer to control the ball. And what this does, it leads to a more measured approach to your game. I think you're going to get more success if you take your time and you basically use a slower build-up and bring players into the attack when you're on the offensive. There's less magnetism to the ball, so what I find is you're going to find an increase in random events, and what I mean by that is the ball's going to ping pong around in the box a lot more than you're perhaps used to. But that first touch, that does apply to the AI as well, so you can be sure to that the first touch tackling that I teach in my defensive tutorials is even more effective now than it was before. So I've got a list of changes on screen now. So like I said, the first touch delay, I've already covered that. Players feel more weighty and reduced responsiveness and less fluid. Now that may have an impact on the online play. I haven't tried that out, but let me know in the comments what you think. There's less magnetism between the player and the ball. So what that, like I said, it's going to create an increase in random events. The AI passing across the 6-yard box has now been removed. So you know where they used to go down the wing and then pass it across the 6-yard box with about 2 or 3 players before shooting it into the net. That's now been removed, and that's partly because of the first touch, the way that behaves, the fact that players have to be more balanced, and I think you're going to find that unwavering balance is going to be a bit more of a more important skill than it perhaps was before Data Pack 5. So yep, the increased frequency for AI shooting outside the penalty box. Yeah, I noticed that the AI is a bit more patient now outside the penalty box. They're happy to pass it around outside the penalty box, and if necessary, take the shots as well. The AI is also more aggressive with the slide tackles. And what I found was that I had 2 injuries to Di Maria and Vinicius Jr. in one playthrough, and in my first stream I had the AI actually had a red card in the very first game with Atleti. So it looks like there's going to be more injuries, more yellow cards, and even possibly red cards as a result of the AI aggressiveness. I also noticed they changed the power bar colour for manual controls to orange instead of yellow. Headers and shots are now more powerful, and I find that I'm able to score more goals from range than previous, and also that applies for headers as well. Headers and shots are less accurate though, so whilst they're more powerful, I've hit the corner flag a couple of times. I've actually got one shot that went out for a throw-in. The weaker foot accuracy has definitely been decreased, and this applies to both passing and shooting. So when you're facing an opponent now, you want to try and force them onto their weaker foot if possible. As I stated earlier, I believe unwavering balance is going to be more important, as well as the ball control skill. Overall, first impressions, I really enjoyed Data Pack 5. I think it's going to be more enjoyable. It's going to reward those players who take their time and build a more measured and slow approach to the game. And it's catering more towards the sim experience rather than the arcade experience of Data Pack 4. And whilst that's fine for offline play, it would be interesting to hear your thoughts about the online play, because I imagine that could add to some frustration. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you think. How do you feel about Data Pack 5? It'd be great to hear from you guys. And if you like the video, then please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe. And I will be sure to reply to all your comments. Thank you all. Bye-bye.